getting attacked. So that's the kind of Friday we're gonna have. So wanted to get the stream going before I fought back. So hold on. Think we're good. Let me get this open now. Everything just started happening at once. Wasn't quite ready for that, but you know, it is what it is. Let's make sure that I can see all the chats and everything. I don't think anybody's here yet, but make sure I'm ready to go. Where did I put that other window? There we go. I am juggling stuff. Okay, we're good. I'm getting better at this. It's a little bit smoother. I know what buttons to click right away. So we're good. Okay. Didn't I just smash I want to go beat up that turtle. We're going to swim across, get that rare spawn. Good morning, October. How are you doing? Don't run. Set him to walk. Alright. We're going to go get that turtle. I want the rare spawn. I need that gear, you know. Let's get over here. Alright. We'll let him come to us. Well, I wonder if he's going to despawn if I pull him too far into the water. Keep it up, my dude. Absolutely. Just getting started, man. I appreciate the encouragement. Alright, well. Wasn't the gear I was hoping for. Do I have a smaller than 6 slot bag? I do not. So, vendor item. Okay, we need... What do we need? Okay. Dusky lumps. Do I get those from spiders? Yeah, we get those from spiders. So, okay. Let's go find 2 more of those. There's one over there. Any closer? Oh, there's another rare spawn. Look at that. I'm farming these rares. Lupos. Maybe he'll have something a little bit better than a 6 slot bag. It was kind of a disappointment. It's been a long time since leveling has me putting anything other than just the heirlooms I have on. I have also started my walking stream journey recently. Oh, awesome. How's it going? How long ago did you start? Okay, that's not an improvement. That's not even the right armor. Well, vendor item. I already have 192 gold, so I'm basically loaded. Might as well go for the Twitch drop, huh? Yep. Okay, October Night, is this you in TikTok and in Twitch? Because I appreciate 2 views. I think May, I just crossed 230 miles last night. That's awesome. Congratulations. Are you walking on a pad or I'm walking in place? Oh, I swapped over. Yeah, I got you. Hey, I'm trying to grow this, you know, a little bit more. TikTok's been great. But I'm trying to also grow, you know, on my YouTube side and my Twitch side. Really enjoying all the platforms. Good morning. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Yeah, walking pad. I am trying to do 500 miles by the end of the year. You said you're doing it while gaming. Game in particular playing, or just kind of whatever strikes your fancy that day? I figure concurrent viewers on Twitch might be more beneficial. Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for now. Last night was awesome. I had like 7.5 concurrent viewers, so that'll be my first day qualifying for the 3 concurrent viewers for 4 days for the Twitch affiliate. So we're getting there. It's happened a little quicker than I thought it would, to be completely honest. Keep it up. Love to see you enjoying what you love and keeping the body healthy to continue to do so. Absolutely, that's it. That's the goal. You know, don't change everything about your life. Don't give up what you love doing. Make a version of it that's going to help you achieve your goals, not be a detriment to them. So that's it. Wow, bro, still going. Well, going again. You know, I did sleep between last night's stream and now, so. Yeah, man, still running, making me tired. Well, you know, I'm walking, but I get a little spry in the morning, so I get my feet moving a little too quick. That was my biggest struggle. I never hit that goal. That seems like the biggest bump. Like the followers, that'll just happen naturally. It's just trying to get that timing down. Keep at it, bro. Seem fun and exciting. I appreciate that. It is. I started this thinking, yeah, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. It's been an idea I've been thinking about for a while, and I'm glad I did. I'm a little upset that I put it off for so long, because it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Usually Minecraft Rivals co-op buddy games. Okay, are you playing it with somebody also doing it, or just like you have community, or how's that work? Encourage the viewers to share your live and invite more friends. You heard them, guys. Appreciate the follows. Well, I just wanted to stop in and say hi. Time to get back to work and keep on keeping on. Hey, don't work too hard. Hope you have a great Friday. Appreciate you stopping in, and have a great weekend if I don't see you this weekend. All right, we're going back down here, and then to turn in a bunch of quests in the Darkshire. It's been at least a week you've been doing, right? Yeah, today's day 7, actually. I started last Saturday, so we're coming up. Well, it is a full week today, technically, 7 days, so absolutely. Hey, I appreciate the follow. Dope, man. Appreciate it, Lumpy. Where's the hardcore classic walk? Pending. Let's start with retail, build that muscle, get better at it, and then I'll take on harder challenges as we go. Retail was the very easiest version of this I can do. So as I get better at the streaming side of it and the split attention side of it, I'll add more challenging stuff like classic, classic plus, maybe never hardcore. I don't know. That seems terrifying. Would you be interested in hearing my story plan for WoW D&D? Absolutely. Random question, but did the feed the dogs this morning? Nope. Sorry. I did not. My bad. Sorry. Another buddy does stream but does not walk. That's why seeing someone like you, I like to reach out and give my kudos as a fellow big guy. Absolutely. If you can shoot me a message, I'll check out your stream after. I don't know if, actually, let me see if I can look it up right now. And I'll check it out, because the more people doing it, the better. 1 second, everybody. Okay, I have you typed in. I'll check it out after the stream. I appreciate it. Level 23, pretty good. Yeah, it's moving right along. We'll be 90 before too long, right? Hey guys, appreciate the follows. Bro, I love seeing you walking in WoW every day. Keep it up. I'm just getting started, man. We got a long ways to go till 90, and this isn't the only challenge I want to do. First of many. Bro, word, this is awesome. Following, hell yeah, I appreciate that. Duckles. Means a lot. I really appreciate the encouragement, because, like I said, I had this idea. I thought it was a good idea. I'm just really glad to see it's resonating with other people. I never got above 40. I get too bored, but I hear it's fun when you can raid. Honestly, I never got too far into raiding. I was always way too shiny object syndrome, and every time I saw another class do something I thought was cool, I'd re-roll. So I never got too deep into endgame. Appreciate it, my guy. Absolutely, man. I want to meet more cool people like yourself, and what better way to do it? Let's get a quick heal in. Oh, they're fighting each other. Okay, I thought I was competing for moms. Stolen bundle letters. Where's that at? Okay, gotta make sure I go down there. So, we're ultimately going to be following on Onyxia's storyline, but I'm allowing them to play an alliance or an alliance adjacent race. So things like Coltarians, High Elves, etc. are all on the table. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like playable races in game. It's anything that's aligned with the alliance. Interesting. You have my attention. Good morning. I'm also on the treadmill doing my WoW chores. Awesome. How's it going? Is it something you've been doing for a while, or did you just start? Can you run later on? Eventually, I lose enough weight, I might do a run through, but right now we're doing a walkthrough, so I don't make the rules. Do you like the PvP? I also would just do that a lot and never level. Yeah, when I first started, I did a lot more PvP. I haven't really PvP'd in a good long while. I'd like to get back into it, but things happen. Back in the day, I had more friends that, well, I had the same friends, but it was easier to coordinate schedules to where we could do stuff together. WoW in the recent years has been more of a, I guess, a solo player experience for me, which I think it has for quite a lot of people too. You should do this on Classic. More immersive world. Everyone has to walk so you would run into people. Absolutely. I do plan on doing this in Classic. This is just the first version, right? This is the kind of minimum value product, something that I can get practice on, see if it works, see if it was something that was interesting to people. So Classic is definitely on the table for after this walkthrough. 4 weeks deep, trying to have myself enjoying walking. You just ring a bell every time you start walking. You ring a bell, you get a muscle cramp. Please tell me you're taking breaks. I saw you on a while ago. Yeah, I was on at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. last night. My Tuesdays and Thursdays are the weird days because I'm doing the streaming in the evening. Okay, I've been streaming for 11 minutes, and this is the third rare. I don't think they're very rare anymore. So the turnaround time from Thursday into Friday, and Tuesday into Wednesday are a little narrower, but just 2 hours a day. It's just the spacing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, every other day I'm just doing 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., but those days I have morning commitments, so I have to do evening streams, which is fun. As I get better at this whole part of it, I might change those particular nights away from this particular challenge into something a little bit more like, hey, we're going to spooky season, I'm going to play a horror game tonight, because then you'll see me run and scream. I hear fear burns more calories, so that'd be fun to do in the evening streams. Are you feeling better from all the walking? A bit. I'm a little sore. But it's I don't know. I think my energy's improved. I know it's still early. We're in the first week, so it's not like a night and day difference yet. It's a slow build. But I'm happy I'm doing it. I feel better throughout the day. The majority of my day is sitting on my butt in front of the computer. And then my hobbies are sitting in my butt in front of the computer. So it definitely makes it better for me in general to be able to get up and move at least for a couple hours a day. Get some good shoes. Got some. I wore some bad ones one night. My feet were going numb. So I was like, okay, I'm going to put on my good ones. Don't know why I didn't in the first place, but you live and you learn. All right, so and they will all be starting at level 5, equivalent to like 10 to 20 in WoW. Basically, they would have all made names for themselves independently in their respective starting areas. Make sure I'm going the right way. Then Stormwind will reach out to them, asking for aid, instructing them to all gather in Goldshire. That way I get to start them all off in Lion's Pride Inn. We get that our story begins in a tavern D&D trope. That's awesome. I like that so far. So 10 to 20. So they've slain Hogger. They've conquered Westfall. And learn how to tie a heel lock. What's a heel lock? I feel like I'm missing something. Keep it up, doll. I appreciate it. Good stuff. I'll just get better and better. Absolutely. That's all you can do. I fall into the trap of trying to make myself completely better in one day and burn out and end up worse off. So just shoot for that little bit. That's the only way to get there. For me, gaining this weight, it wasn't overnight. It was consistently making the wrong choices that got me to here. So I figure if I can take the sedentary hobbies, make them a positive, and consistently make the right choices, don't burn myself out, I should be able to, get back to where I'd like to get. So that's the goal, at least. Are you on an omnidirectional treadmill? I am on the ground. I don't have room for that. No, it's clear full. I've already spilled it on myself. Thank you, though. How are you playing the game? Using a one-hit key macro? Absolutely. That way, I don't have to think. Neither one of those are an upgrade. That way, I don't have to think about it. I can just smash the button a bunch of times. and read chat. Plus, I'm a paladin, so if I really mess up, I can, lay on hands, which I've used multiple times so far. Are you walking and it's walking in WoW? Manually, analog, no fancy integration or anything like that. I just set him to walk and then I start walking. Wanted to get started without any kind of overly complicated setup, because if it's too complicated, especially when you're starting a new habit, you're not going to stick to it. Good morning, boss. Good to see you again. Where to this morning? We just got to Duskwood last night, so I'm excited. This is one of my favorite zones. So yeah, we're just going to be moseying around here probably for the entire stream. From there, they will begin the actual Westfall storyline and do the Defia stuff. I really like that idea. It's something kind of, kind of what to expect and what's there, but you get to put your own spin on it. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Just a way to tie your shoes so your heel does not wear out so fast. Okay, well, let me make a note. I am going to have to figure that out, because I will burn through these shoes. Okay, this is my favorite zone. I haven't played since 2016, but my hearth is always the Darkshire. Yeah, I don't know. It's always been one of my top 3, probably. Between Elwyn, Westfall, and Duskwood, it's one of my tops. If you run, do you run in game? Can't run. It's a walkthrough. I'm not allowed. I don't make the rules. How I wish this was a thing when I was playing WoW. You are amazing, dude. Here's the thing. It could have been. I'm not doing anything special. I just wish I would have thought of it sooner. And, when I thought of it originally, got started. Because this has been an idea I've had in the Think Meet for over a year now. I could be a lot further along. But happy I started. What do you mean wrong choice? You enjoyed life a bit too much. I am there, 150 from 170. Hey man, that's awesome. I did enjoy it. I can't tell you that. It wasn't the healthiest choices, we'll say that. Okay, let's go up here. Yap at this guy. Do you record streams so you can fast forward the journey in the future, like as a movie? Yeah, so the streams are being recorded on like Twitch plus YouTube. They save VODs. So yeah, that'll be something that people can go back and look through. Plus, I'll be gathering content from them and re-sharing like short clips out of it. And I'd like to make longer form videos if I can figure that out. Like how far did it take me to get from level 1 to 10, 1 to 20, hit milestones, and then ultimately have the whole story into like a longer form video, 5 to 15 minutes, however long it takes, on how long it takes to get to 90. I was 360, now 270 because I stopped eating so much and simple exercise. You got this, homie. That's awesome. You've been crushing it. And yeah, that's really it. Just small changes. That's what's going to move the needle. Great idea, mate. Love it. Keep it up. Will do. I'm just getting started. We're only 23, so we got a long ways to go still. Very cool. Lots of success in your future. Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Worst case scenario, I'm enjoying it. How many steps so far since you started this journey? Yeah, I actually have that. Hold on, let me pull it up. I had it here. 55,293, not counting what I have today. So, a little over 55,000. Every 10,000 steps, from my experience, is roughly 5 miles for me. So, whatever that maths out to. So how do you swim? I pull a kiddie pool in and I just splash around. No, I don't really have that figured out. I just kind of keep walking like he's walking. So nothing overly complicated. Somebody had the idea last night that I pull it into like the YMCA and I do the underwater zone like Vashir or whatever it's called. This one here. And then just tread water the entire time. Can I ask you how you integrated all your chats together in your overlay? I don't. I'm streaming to 3 places. Twitch and YouTube are integrated because I'm using Restream. But for whatever reason, TikTok doesn't integrate. So I have a separate window open specifically for TikTok chat. So if I miss something, it's because I'm going back and forth. So I'd like to figure out how to get them all in one place. That would make my life easier, less windows to manage, but I haven't figured it out yet. That's great. My son has autism, and I've been trying to get him to do something similar. I'll be showing him your VODs. Absolutely. It's super simple. He could absolutely do this within 30 minutes. Just find a way to get the computer monitors and keyboard up high enough and let him walk in place. Keto simple. Let's go get these steps while I'm sitting on my van. Absolutely. I appreciate that. Ooh, good to see you this morning, Dustin. Oh. Sitting in my van. Okay. All right. Took me a minute. I got there. Keep it up, Zerby. Introduce me. He does something similar. Yeah, he was saying it. I'm going to give him a follow after the stream and check out his stuff, because the more of this, the better. I think gaming in general, we get kind of a negative connotation where, you know, it's the World of Warcraft South Park episode. You know, how do you kill that which has no life? So trying to take a negative or even a neutral and turn it into a positive. So if more of us did it, I think it'd be all the better. Why are you drinking? Your mana is already full. I don't know. It's just the RP, right? Well, this is coffee, so this is actual mana. I have water right next to it, so don't worry. I got another 50 ounces of water here, and if I end up getting through that on the stream, I have another bottle, about 40 ounces. If I go through 90 ounces in a 2-hour stream, I have to take a break to use the restroom. What is the state of walking pads that integrate in the game? Are they good? I have no idea. I've bought one walking pad one time that said it was advertised to go up to 400 pounds, and that was a marketing ploy, and I ended up having to return it. Good morning, sir. Are you walking in place or on a walking pad? Just walking in place. I'd like to get a walking pad in the near future after I research one that's actually going to work for me, but didn't want that to slow me down or stop me from getting started. Figure I'll walk in place until, right? Start simple, get the habit built, and then grow from there. Do you press W, or is it integrated? Just pressing W key and then auto walk too. You know, you can do on the mouse and keyboard. So if I'm going long stretches, I don't even have to have my hands up. That's insane. A little bit. yeah, it was it's Wild Bill's Old Fashioned Soda Pop Co. we got from a thing. It was like a root beer cup. It's like one of those, you go some places and you buy an expensive cup, but there's root beer in it. It's been my coffee mug for a while now. Alright, my girlfriend just glared at me. It's been her mug for a while that I use for my coffee. I see you. Okay, sorry. I appreciate you buying it. Good idea. Thanks, man. I have one or two. I'm glad I can finally put one to use, though. Nah, this is brilliant. Fair play. Much appreciated. Start running for little stretches so you can go faster. See, I would. However, I would shake this whole room and this camera, and you would all get motion sickness. So, you're welcome. GF aggro. Yeah, no. I need to wash myself until she goes to work. We'll talk more later about it. Love it. Keep walking, man. I'm guessing you are on a US server. Yeah, I don't even know what server I am. I just picked the lowest pop one at random for the simple fact that I don't want people running ahead of me and tagging all the mobs and turning my 10,000 steps into 20,000 a stream. Is this GF joking you on this journey since she's or giving? Okay, hold on. Since she is giving side eye. Yeah, no, she's just being a smart ass. Hit me up sometime. The one I believe is 300 pounds, so it can incline. I need a bigger one than that, man. I started my journey, the heaviest was 430. The other day, I weighed myself. I'm not trying to weigh myself every day. As long as I'm trending downward, I'm happy. I was 379, so about 51 pounds down from where I started. The majority of that's been diet. This I haven't accounted for yet, so I'm hoping that it can help me lose a little bit more. I was just thinking of your journey. I see you're still getting it done. Great job. Absolutely. I appreciate you coming in saying hi again. It really means a lot. What's up? Is this 2000? Oh. Let me move this fan a little bit. I'm starting to sweat. Okay. Oh, that's better. It was hitting me on the leg, and that's not helping me much. How's it going? Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. It's going pretty good. We're level 24. I think I have points. Yeah, I have 3 points I haven't put in yet because I've been distracted. You figure walking from A to B, I have plenty of time to put my talent points in, but I've been distracted. And what a great game choice. Absolutely. This has been something I've always thought about forever since playing this, is how fit could you be if you moved and exercised as much as your character? And, well, we're trying to figure it out. So, straight black coffee. I think a little bit of 0-calorie stevia. I'm trying to kick that eventually and get to straight black coffee, but we're working there. But at the moment, just a little stevia. I know it's not probably the cleanest stuff, but it definitely beats what I was doing before. So you just keep walking during combat while your character is standing still swinging. Yeah, he's swinging a sword. I'm going to move my feet until I can figure out the combat. You know, like maybe a punching bag behind me that I just beat up with a baseball bat or something. It's the closest approximation. Okay, any of this stuff an improvement? Bye. 4 strength. That's an upgrade. No, that's good. All right, let's put some points in real quick while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I'll go another. See, I get extra points because I don't have to put stuff into movement speed ability, so I'm going to be stacked. We're going to put one there. I don't care about turn evil. We'll go there. Any kind of survivability is going to be good for me. And then we'll put one there. All right. Let's get moving back. Actually mounted my camera to a drawer not attached to my desk because the camera would shake like crazy. Yeah, it's not bad with this, but if I started running or stomping, I just know it would fall off and everything would shake. Next is do classic, imagine the steps. Oh yeah, that's on the horizon. Either classic or, you know, if they come out with it before, then classic plus would be a fun one. Some people say hardcore, and they might enjoy both levels that I was able to do before dying. I've always been interested in something like this as well. What's your setup? Standing desk, walking in place. Very, very simple. Kind of tried to make it the excuse killer where, you know, I didn't have to buy a bunch of extra stuff or do a bunch of extra stuff to get started. This is just amazing, dude. Keep it up. Doing... Absolutely. Appreciate that. Punching bad would work if you were on a monk. Yeah. My buddy said to play prot, grab a trash can lid and just hurl it around the room. It's not going to bounce back, though. What's in there? Oh, it's behind. Okay, let's go over here. Man, those skill trees have changed since the last time I played. Yeah, they keep shifting stuff around. They keep getting bigger, smaller. If you haven't played in a while, it's going to look foreign. Greetings from Belgium, bro. Take care. Hey, appreciate that. Hey, can we not bark? That'd be, like, kind of cool. Appreciate you stopping in. Greetings. Take care. Good morning. Getting some water before I eat and then leave for the pool. Well, hopefully you're feeling better. I know you were saying the other day that you hurt your shoulder and you've been doing resistance walking in the water. How's that been going? How many steps are you total since you started? A little over 55,000 as of yesterday. So add on whatever I'm at today would put me about there. Do you have a goal? Yep, to hit 90. Just stick to the rules and hit 90. What level am I now? I'm 24. We're about almost 3 bars into 24, so it's coming right along. What type of dog do I have? A loud one, apparently. She's currently barking at my cat. I have two. She is half Newfoundland, and then a quarter lab, quarter Rottweiler, but she just looks like a fluffy lab, is really all she looks like. Kind of like if it was a black golden retriever is what she really looks like. And then the other one we adopted recently, about a month and a half ago. He's a spaz. Not exactly sure what he is. He's adorable, but we think he's like half Kelpie and like half German Shepherd. But she's busy barking at the cat, who is 100% a prick. So stay still, bro. Well, I mean, I'm walking here. Now my shoulder's still hurting. Still resistance walking for an hour. Do you just like walk back and forth across like the shallower end, or how does that work? That's dope. Makes sense. Yeah. She typically doesn't bark, but she gets excited around when she's playing. Alright, we're gonna go down and grab the looking glass. Hey guys, can we maybe, like, the loud toys, just maybe bring it to like a 2 or a 3? Come on, hey, come on. As long as they're not crawling under my feet, last thing I want to do is step on one of them. What's my goal? To hit level 90. I don't really have a day-to-day goal. I've been averaging on the low end 7,500 steps, unless you're talking about weight. If you're talking about weight and health, my main goal is to improve my blood work. I'm going back in about a month, a little over a month, to get them checked. A couple months ago I got it checked and it was bad. So trying to improve that first. So I changed up my diet to help my triglycerides and my blood sugar. So I added this because I wanted to start adding movement in, just for metabolic health. The weight loss, I'd like to get down to about 250 is the lightest I'd want to be. That's probably about my natural body weight at my size. So that would be my secondary goal after the improving my blood work. Good morning. Happy to see you again, Chelsea. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the hearts. Good job. Way to get it done this morning. Just getting started. Brother, you got this. Proud of you. I appreciate that. So is no mount part of the rules? How will you do some of the wrath zones without flying? I'm sorry. I'm really geeking out about this. No worries. It's a good question. So I'm trying to stick with the Cataclysm as far as I can, because more of them don't have the verticality required. They're not built around like having a flying mount. Eventually, I'll get to the more modern content, and then, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I don't have a solid plan. Like, stuff like Zeppelins and boats to get across to Commodore and back and forth and all that stuff. Definitely something that I'll have to allow. You know, I can't walk across that. But just trying to minimize it as much as possible. If it's like, you can't do this without doing that, then okay. If I can get around it, I will, but I'm not going to, stress about it too much. Don't let perfect get in the way of good enough, right? The current makes each step a challenge. Yeah, I imagine it does. Is it like one of those infinity pools? It's constantly pushing at you. It's about, 10 foot long? Guys, come on. Hey, please don't walk under my feet. Imagine walking Ice Crown. Oof. Yeah, that'd be... Yeah, I'm gonna not imagine that. It's giving me shin splints. Just thinking about it. Well, I'm gonna pull him. If you go up in speed, will your character start running? Nope, there's no crazy integration. He's just set to walk and I'm W keying it. Hey, appreciate the gifts, guys. Alright, where are we at? Okay, if I can not fight every... See, I would jump this, but I unbound the jump key because I'm trying to break myself of 20 years of jumping in combat, and I don't want to have to jump in real life to emulate it. Appreciate the heart. How long do I typically stream for? I set it for 2 hours. So I just go from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. every day except for Tuesday and Thursday, where I go 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So there's some days where I really want to go longer. I'm having a good time, but I limit myself specifically so I don't burn out. The main goal is to get a positive amount of movement in and still feel good enough to show up tomorrow. So I've been limiting it to 2 hours. The jumping is so real. It's part of your rotation. I think it speeds up your GCD. No, it's like 50-yard oval and curves with the current constantly pushing against you. I got you. Kind of like a lazy river, kind of. Yeah, I usually stream that long as well. I go for nights mostly. Yeah, I've been interested in the difference between my morning streams and my night streams. The morning streams, I'll probably, in the long run, like for now, this is what I'm doing consistently. For the night streams, I might add other games, because this isn't the only thing that I do. And like I said earlier, maybe come spooky season, do horror game walkthroughs. That way, if people want to see me run, they will see me run and stream. But do other stuff, like GTA 6 is going to be coming out. That would be something fun to play. War Dogs is coming out. That might be harder because there's a little bit of hand-eye coordination involved in that. But yeah, Helldivers 2 Walking Edition. Oof, that would be rough. That would be very rough. What? This looks so cool. I appreciate that, Megan. It is a lot of fun. Okay, so it is like a lazy river. That makes sense now. I was trying to picture it in my head. Didn't know if it was like a YMCA pool and you're back and forth, but that would kick your butt walking against the current like that. Really low impact though, so that'd probably be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll have to do something like that with a laptop or something on my chest as I walk through Bashir. Skyrim walking, that would just be fun. I've seen people do stuff across, like, hey, how far is it to walk across the entire thing? And they'll run across with like a VR helmet. So that would be a lot of fun, actually. I haven't played through Skyrim in a while. Go a little faster. Me or my character, because there's 2 speeds, walk and run, and it's a walkthrough. I can't break those rules. Sorry I'm new, but is this retail or classic? Nope, good question. This is retail. I'm just playing through the Cataclysm zones with Chromie time. Run, buddy. Can't do it. It's a walkthrough. I don't make the rules. Oh, neat. Yep. Yeah, shooters, I will say, are tough with aiming, but practice makes perfect. Yeah, I'm not an elite gamer, so I don't have to worry about KD or anything like that. So I'm not going to be qualifying for any tournaments. It's fun, especially because it's a group of people who are there with me, people who I see on a regular basis and develop friendships with. Yeah, that's important. Doing this stuff by yourself, it can be good in a way, get you in your head, you can think about some stuff. But there's something about building a little bit of a community. Hubby is going with you today. That'll be awesome. That's got to be fun. Something like that's definitely fun to do with a spouse or a significant other. All right, let's go. Wait, is that in here before I walk out of here? It is in here. Hopefully one of you would have warned me. Had a gentleman in the stream last night, Justin. Without him, I would have been completely lost. I was over in the Red Ridge zone, and I hadn't played that since they updated it in Cataclysm, so I had no idea what I was doing. Alright, we gotta get 7 more of those guys. I might want to walk over and grab that while I'm down this way, and then go back to Darkshire. This is what I'm thinking. Part of it's just trying to strategize the quickest way that has the minimum amount of back and forth, because WoW is notorious for those back and forth quests. Hey, will you walk 7 inches, 7 feet that way, and talk to this guy, and then walk a mile this way, and then come back to me? Really adds up to steps. Just curious, why do you walk in place rather than using a walking pad? Yeah, didn't want to wait until I had the perfect setup to get started. I'll be getting a walking pad in the future. I had one not that long ago that said it was fit for somebody my size, and it didn't work out. So I'm trying to research it a little bit, find one that will work out. So, you know, don't let perfect get in the way of progress. Wanted to get going, and we'll add some stuff and make the stream better and make the setup better as we go along. So starting with the minimal, zero excuse version, and growing from there. Are you still sore? Not at the moment. I've worked out my sore, but yeah, this morning when I first got up, my calves were yelling at me. I love the stream, brother. I just started streaming on TikTok. A cozy WoW stream. Proud of you. It's fun, isn't it? I mean, when you can kind of, hey guys, can we please? Hey, Skippy, come on, bud. When you can kind of just relax in something that, you know, I don't know about you, but you've been doing for 20 years. It's been way more fun than I thought it would be. Oh, heck yeah. Good for you. Yeah. It's, I put it off for a year exactly because of that. I'm trying to get the exact perfect setup before you get started, but that's a trap a lot of us fall into with, you know, any number of things, not just fitness, weight loss, streaming. It's kind of a universal truth a lot of us have. Ooh. Appreciate the follows, guys. Getting stronger. Absolutely. Yeah, it's recognizing that, hey, you know what, yeah, I may be sore, but if I keep going, this is the worst it's ever going to be, right? I can keep making improvements, keep getting stronger, keep adding more stuff, and then don't go back, right? That's half the battle too, is not falling off the wagon, letting it run you over, and then getting back to where you were. Do you want a walking pad? Eventually. Like I said, I'm trying to research one that I know will work for me. Somebody recommended that I just go get a cheap one on the marketplace, but I'd have to find two of them, one for each foot, simply because I think when it comes to walking pads, that weight limit thing is kind of a marketing tag. So what would happen, so you guys know, is when you're on a walking pad, you know, it's just going with the track. You start to get a little bit tired when you get higher up in the step count, and you'll short step, and it would hit the track and push it forward, and it would stop the whole track. So it would make me feel like I was going to jerk and fall off. So didn't want to break a bone and prevent me from exercising more. So was like, yeah, I'm going to return this. I'm just going to get started very simply, walking in place, and I'll find one that'll actually work for me. When did I start playing WoW? Nearer to the end of Classic originally. So I never got a max level character in Classic. Really started playing more in BC. Really hit my stride playing the most in Wrath. So been playing it since pretty close to the beginning. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Love the idea. Would love to do it myself. Yeah. Wednesday. Not this week, but the week before I turned 37. So, 37. Good luck, brother. Appreciate that, man. I'm really excited to see what my players play. I'm also allowing them to play things like goblins and worgens, knowing full well that they may not be all that accepted into the alliance. No, there's so much there that you can do. So you're starting them off in Westfall, or as the main, like, an initial story. Do you have plans to go further than that, like if it really takes off? Because I mean, Duskwood would be a fun one, especially if some of them are playing worgens. Keep at it. My walking pad broke during a movie. Doc called me fat, so I need a new one. That's either a really good doctor or a really bad doctor. You know, horrible bedside manner, or he's looking out for you, right? Hell yeah, good luck. I appreciate that. Appreciate the follow. How much weight have you lost on this TikTok journey? Since the beginning, about 51 pounds is when I was at my heaviest. Nah, she's great. Fits my humor. That's what's important. Sometimes it's not a good fit, but sometimes that's what you need. Somebody that's going to be honest with you. Wow, GG. I mean, I got about 150 more to go. I need to get down to about 250. My end goal would be 250, about 15 to 20% body fat, and then stay around that weight and get leaner. I I've been there before. I played college football and I was about 300 pounds, but under 20% body fat. Was a lot stronger than too, so need to get back into the gym eventually. So I'll have to find a way to incorporate that into this once we get to that bridge. This is so cool, dude. Hey, I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. Congratulations. Thanks so much. I really do appreciate all the encouragement. You put yourself on the internet and you kind of just cross your fingers and hope that you don't get the wrong audience, but 99 point a bunch of nines, everybody's been absolutely awesome. It's really been heartwarming. There's so many cool people out there and I just keep meeting them. I'm trying to get back down the 225 gym. Too many joint injuries to do much there, sadly. Yeah, I feel you there. It's you just kind of got to learn to accommodate yourself and find what's going to work and then make it work for the long haul. A lot of us look for those quick fixes. I do things where if I lose a match, I do kettlebell lifts, etc. Yeah, I was thinking of doing different versions of that for different games. So like if I'm playing a shooter, every time you get shot, you die, you have to do a body weight squat or something like that. So there'll be different versions, different challenges, different rule sets for different things, just to keep it interesting. What level am I? I am 24. 4 bars into 24. Oh, he's done walking, so I can stop for a second. Let me get a stretch in. A little bit sore today. To be honest, I do kind of miss my marching band physique. Yeah, there's something about, having been there before, especially where you kind of miss that and you try to get back to that, and it can be a detriment sometimes where you try to get there too quickly because you've been there before, right? You could do a garage setup with a rack and pause to do lifting reps. Yep. That would be a good idea. I'd like to do that. We'll get there though. Start simple. We'll add complexity as we go. How tall are you? I promise I'm not trying to size you up. This is super inspirational. Yeah, I'm 6'6". Yep. Hey, you made it to Duskwood. You got there so quickly. I mean, it took me a week. We're 7 days in. What do I need here? I'm going to beat up a bunch of ogres. So, I mean, I wouldn't say quicker than I thought. Thank you, Ha. I'm kind of on the same boat, so I'm trying to low-key show myself I can do it. You can absolutely do it. Start simple, Don't wait until you have everything perfect. I know a lot of us will be like, well, I'll get started Monday, or I'll get started when I buy XYZ piece of equipment. If you just added a little bit of something and made it a habit, you can start adding complexity, reward yourself with those pieces of equipment. Like, hey, I'm walking in place. If I do this consistently for, let's say, a month, it makes buying a walking pad or something like that an investment and not just an excuse. So there's a lot of I guess tips that I learned from doing it the exact opposite way. So if I can do it, you can absolutely do it. This is sick. I need exercise and I enjoy this game as well. This is the easy way to do it. If you're going to spend 2 or so hours or an hour or whatever it is playing a game or watching a show or whatever it is, just try to find a way to add a little bit of movement or some positive. If movement's not what you're looking for, if you need to do something else, find ways of, adding it to what you're already doing, Like, I could play games for 2 hours a day and I could find a time during my day to go walk out for 2 hours. But now I've committed 4 hours out of my day to do something. But if I can do both at the same time, then hey, I can squeeze that in. I'm going to make time for gaming. It's a hobby. Would be cool if they could integrate a walking pad for character forward movement. That would be cool. I've wanted something like that forever. So yeah, if I could get one of those VR things that would have, the ability to fit my height and weight, yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I saw you in Red Ridge last night. That was a quick walk. Yep, that was Just got here, 4K steps already. Absolutely, it's been a pretty good morning. Not a lot of slowdown. I like Duskwood for that. It seems like there's a lot of quests that are kind of in a good spacing, so it's not all on top of each other and it's not all across the map. Yet when we get nearer to the end, it will be a lot of back and forth between like here and here and here and here and here. So not looking forward to that, but it is what it is. Killing it, my guy. I'm headed out. Keep it up. I appreciate it, Zerby. I'll check your stream out and everything after. I'll try and hop in. You said you typically stream evening, so I'll see if I can catch you. What level am I now? 24. Getting close to about halfway through 24. Let's hope you never run into stitches. I'm not going to run into them. I'll walk away from them. So, what expansion is this? It's retail, and I'm playing Chromie time with the Kata zones. Are you on Twitch too? Your purple app, wherever. I don't know how TikTok does it. Yeah, I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok for streaming, but I'm also on like Facebook and Instagram for shorts. But yeah, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok are where I'm streaming. My link tree is just my website, so bigguygrind.com. It'll show you where my stuff is. Slow down, sir. You can walk longer in a slower pace, which burn more calories if that's what you're going for. I'm just shooting for 2 hours. No real step goal. I will take a second to stretch though. Whew. Getting a little bit of a sweat up. So yeah, not going for a step goal. I hit the last 2 streams a little over 11,000, which isn't too terrible bad for, a 2-hour stream. Getting close to 1/3 of the way there. Getting there. Curious how much longer the later levels will take versus where they kind of nerfed a lot of the experience between certain levels. Like, I think 70 and the 80, they halved the amount of experience needed. GG man, scrolling on. Make me want to buy a new pad. Keep going. Catch you next time. I appreciate you for stopping in. Hope you have a great Friday and a better weekend. Is that a walking pad you're using? Nope, just the Shoelace Express. Just walking in place. Getting close to the halfway mark in the stream. Feeling good. I was sore to start with, but definitely loosened up quite a bit. Damn, I feel like you could let yourself ride mounts. So somebody had the idea the other day that I liked, but it would be hard to figure out that if I was to hop on a mount, I'd have to hop on an exercise bike, right? But then somebody else had the idea of, certain lifts and certain exercises. So at this point, I would have to have an entire gym behind me and the camera follow me around to do it. But I did like that idea. But yeah, no, I haven't seen anybody else do this. So if I stick to it and just do the thing, I might be the first person to ever do it. So there's something to be said about that. Hopping on a bike would be epic for a mount. Yeah, maybe an elliptical for a flying mount. I don't know, because you got to hold on, so you got more arm movement. Oh. Okay, I don't know if I want to join a guild. I'd like to start my own guild. I think guilds come with experience boosts, so I'm not trying to add any extra XP or anything like that, so I'm trying to keep it clean. Hey, appreciate the... What is that? Cake? I can't have that. That's carbs. W mindset. Absolutely love this, buddy. Keep it up. I appreciate that, man. Go sit in the car when you're on a mount. Yeah. Appreciate the follow, Gary. What happens when you get to level 90? Is there another game to conquer? Could you do this on Diablo? I mean, I think you could do something like this in most any game. Diablo would be a fun one, but yeah. The original goal is just to hit 90 walking. Other games, maybe Classic Plus if it's out. I'd like to play GTA 6, obviously, along with the other half of the world when that comes out. So there's a bunch of different things, but there's also other challenges that I could do on this character in particular, where maybe it's leveling mining all the way to cap, just walking around mining nodes. So there's an unimaginable amount of different stuff that I can do. So we have plenty of time to decide what's going to happen next, though. Mount equals running, super high knees. Yeah. Yeah, if I could figure out a way of doing it without having a heart attack or shaking the stream and giving you all motion sickness. Maybe when I lose some more weight, I can start doing some run-throughs instead of walk-throughs. Appreciate the follows, guys. When I was preparing for a bodybuilding show, I made egg white omelet pancakes with 0-calorie syrup. Ooh, man. Like, I like pancakes. I'm more of a waffle guy myself, and I'm even more of a biscuits and gravy guy, if I had to pick. But lucky for me, my favorite foods are all the savory. Luckily and unluckily, I guess. Never been huge on sweets, but yeah, I do love pancakes and maple syrup. It was elite when I wanted something sweet. Yeah, I bet. Definitely hit that spot. This is a great concept. Love it. Appreciate it. LOL random. Appreciate the follows. Good work. I really appreciate the encouragement, guys. It means a lot. This is serious dedication. So far. It's getting easier, though, because I'm enjoying it more and more and more. Eat the egg yolks, my guy. Yeah. Yep. I eat eggs every day, so. Biscuits and gravy is life. It really is. It's top tier. Damn, man. Respect. This legit seems like a great way to exercise and do something you love. Respect. Absolutely. You don't have to change everything about your life. You just gotta, make it fit your goals. So, simple concept that finally hit me like a truck. What game is this? Retail WoW. World of Warcraft. I just realized that you figured out how to get the steps to show. How did you do that? Yeah, so a couple streams ago, I can't remember the gentleman's name, and I feel bad about it. If I see him hop up and chat again, I'll call him out and thank him. This is an add-on. It's like a step counter add-on that tracks the steps of your character in game. And I have my watch in my pocket, so 2 or 3 streams ago, whenever I started doing this, I measured it to see how accurate it was to my watch, and it was pretty close. It was within like 100, 150. So I'm like, good enough. It's an easy way to show the progress throughout the stream. Easy way to keep track. So yeah, it's a huge shout out to him. Appreciate the shares, guys. That means a lot. I think that moves the needle more than almost anything. Wow, that is so cool. Appreciate it, Mooncake. Okay, so we need a couple more of these corpse weeds. Turn those in. Head over the. We're gonna hit maybe a level. We'll level through these quests. This is awesome, boss. Keep it up. I want to play my walking pad today too, because I saw this. Hey, do it up. Let me know how you like it. So far, I've been loving it. And you play that with mouse and keyboard while walking? Yep. Nothing fancy. The same setup I would have sitting on my butt, but I'm standing up, stepping in place. It's the only difference. That is the 4th rare spawn I have seen this stream so far, so maybe they're not rare. This is freaking awesome. Keep going, man. Absolutely. Just getting started. Whew. Appreciate all the likes, guys. I just see we hit 10,000 likes on TikTok. It blows my mind. You guys are awesome. Just want to acknowledge it when I see something cool. How many more? I think I'm done here. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of quest turning in here, so here comes the payoff for all that walking and questing. 5,000 steps on the stream. We're just about halfway, so might get around that 10,000 to 11,000 depending on how far away back and forth I do. What happens if you run faster? Nothing. My feet move faster. He's just set to RP walk, so there's no like integration that makes him do anything else. Appreciate the follows, guys. Whew. turn those in, head up to Darkshire, turn those in, and we'll have a good chunk. We'll for sure hit 25. I wonder how far into 25 we'll get. Good example to say that play WoW. Oh, let me see if I can get up this hill. Good example to say that playing WoW is healthy. Laugh, cry. Yeah. Hey, I lost 50 pounds playing World of Warcraft. You can too. Which WoW is this is retail. I'm just playing the Cataclysm zones with Chromie time. What smartwatch do you use? It's a Galaxy or Samsung or whatever this one is. I just keep it in my pocket because I can't really have it on my wrist while I'm playing because my hand's resting up on the keyboard desk for a good majority of the time. So a normal pedometer or phone would even work. But I had it, so I shoved it in my pocket. Okay. Let's go turn those in, and then we'll go worry about the whole west side of the map. How long did it take you to build up endurance to do this for an entire stream? I'll let you know when I get there. No. I mean, it's not overly, for me, and I know for other people it's going to vary. I was able to do it pretty much right away. I had less steps, at the beginning. So Saturday, my first time doing this, it was about 7,500 steps. But I have. It hasn't really, I guess, taken a lot of build up. I'm sore. Don't get me wrong, but it was something that I was able to do pretty quick. Even at my weight and stuff. I've been fairly strong my entire life, but it is tiring. I can tell you that. But yeah, I appreciate the question because the whole idea is start where you're at, do as much as you can, and that you're still going to be able to come back and do it again tomorrow. Right? If you can't do 10,000 steps, don't try. Get as much as you can, and then the next day you'll be a little bit better. Even if you can only do 2,500, do that much, come back, do it again the next day. You'll get there. Right now I used to be able to hit some pretty legit numbers in the weight room. If I went out there right now to try it, I'd hurt myself. So, and that's something that I do every time I try to lose weight or get back in the gym. You go too fast, too hard because you're used to being there. You hurt yourself, you burn out, you walk away for 6 months. So just do what you can. I want to say comfortably, but a little bit beyond comfortably, and then just keep showing up. Oh, I see. Do you use an additional watch to track the heart? I don't. I should. I'm still kind of testing this app. It might get to the part where I just keep the watch on because I know it's close enough to. I don't need to track my physical steps because they're basically the same as the steps in game, and then that'll track the heart rate a little bit better. The hardest part about this, honestly, hasn't been the steps. It's been the yapping the entire time I'm doing it. Because getting out of breath and then reading and talking, that's been the surprise. I didn't think about it ahead of time. I did like 30K steps each day in Rome for a week. It's 35 degrees. I need that in freedom units, man. 35 degrees. That's what is that, like 80s in Fahrenheit? But 30K steps, it doesn't matter what the temperature is each day for a week. That is a lot. You had to have been hurting, if not muscles, like your feet. Do you have a video of how you linked your walking to your character? I'll post a video of my setup because I have enough questions about it. It's not linked in any special way. I set him to RP walk, press W or auto walk, and then I step in place. So nothing complicated, but I should make it just so that people have a way of seeing it. I just started Classic. Awesome. How you liking it so far? What if Stitches appears on the road? I'll be walking back to my body. I'm sure. I just started Classic, first time player. What class did you pick? What are you playing? World of Warcraft? Yep, retail WoW. Good job, man. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Keep it up, bro. It'll be worth it. It sure will. It's all up from here, right? 95 degrees in freedom units. Yeah, that's hot. It's the only thing I know about Celsius is that -40 in Celsius is also -40 in Fahrenheit. And I know that because I live in Iowa and we see that and it sucks. Dudes in raids and dungeons will kick you for walking slow mid-fight. They'll kick me immediately. Once I hit 90, I might try and create a guild like Azeroth Walkathon, and we'll do like walkthroughs, right? That'd be fun. Not going to time many keys, though. It's fun. It is fun, yeah, especially Classic. Undead Warrior, good pick. That's a hard one to start with, though, I'll tell you that. Good luck, I appreciate that. Do you have a video on your channel of your setup? Not yet, but I will. I'll probably film it this weekend just so that I can have it pinned on my Instagram and on my YouTube and all that stuff for everybody. Retail? Absolutely. Retail retail Chromie time in the Cataclysm. I live in Arizona, it gets brutal here. I live in Iowa, and it gets brutal here too. It'll go from negative 40 in the winter to the hottest this year was 120 in the summer. But you guys get unrelenting. Right? It'll be hot all year. We get like a month or two of nice. Walking Azeroth, absolutely. What do I recommend? Whatever you have fun with. Warriors and Classic are the hardest probably to level. Yeah, that's what my problem. Pre-COVID, I was pretty athletic, but I'm definitely not anymore. Thank you for the tip. Absolutely, man. Nothing special about it. It's just keep showing up, keep moving forward. That's really it with anything. Doesn't matter if it's fitness, doesn't matter if it's your job or if you're starting a business or you want to do anything. That's really the secret sauce that everybody looks for. Show up, get better, keep doing that. Why don't you get a treadmill? I will. Didn't want to wait until I had one to get started, though. If I can start now and then build into getting a treadmill and adding more complication down the road, great. I'll be further along than if I sat around and waited, so that's why. This is such a fun idea. Keep it up, man. Sure will. I'm just getting started. Thank you so much. Keep going. Absolutely. This is the same, by the way, bro. Keep it up. It is a little insane, but it's a lot of fun, too. Walking for Azeroth. Yeah, maybe something like a, Mall Walkers Club of Azeroth or something, like the older ladies have, where they walk around the mall every morning. What's a good rookie class? Probably Hunter would probably be your go-to for, simplicity. You get to rely on your pet to tank a lot of the damage, but really, anything that you enjoy is what's going to be able to move the needle for you. Are you just walking in place? Yep, nothing fancy. W mindset, start now, not tomorrow. Yeah, what's the saying? The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time's today, so I chose today. Wish I would have chose 10 years ago, but what can you do? This is sweet, and your mindset is rock solid. Keep grinding, homie. Thanks, man. It's been earned after making all the wrong decisions to finally realize, hey, if I don't do all that stuff and I do this instead, it works out better. Thick skull. So this is my favorite walkthrough so far. They're all great. I've been enjoying every one of these. No treadmill or anything? Not yet. We'll get there. Appreciate the heart. Appreciate the follows. You guys are awesome. Really, really having fun chatting with you guys this morning. Duskwood is such a great area. It's top 3 all time for me. I really do love Duskwood. I don't have the PTSD in Duskwood like I do in Stranglethorn Vale. Playing back in the day, the rogue sound would make you shiver. You're like, I'm in trouble. All right, where to? Okay, here, there, and then back down. We hit 25 though. Look at that. I did not. Look at that Avenging Wrath. It's over. Game over. We got wings now. So the keyboard is on your feet. Well, the feet at the end of my arms here. Nah, it's just up on my standing desk. So what are my other ones? I really like Westfall. Nostalgia there. Duskwood, like I said, it's probably top 3. Elwyn has a special place in my heart. I don't know, they shift so much. Barrens, if you grew up with Barrens chat, you really grew up. So probably Barrens, Duskwood, and Elwyn. Probably. I could be missing something obvious too. But yeah, those 3 are probably interchangeable for my top. So what's up, man? You walking to improve health and lower weight? Absolutely. Trying to get my metabolic health where it needs to be. Fix my blood work using diet and exercise. And yeah, losing weight's going to be a byproduct of that. So I won't be mad if the scale goes down. Whew. Get you some sweatbands. You don't want to get that wind juice on your keyboard. Yeah, no, I definitely don't. I probably should. Maybe at least a towel or something. Wind juice, I like that. We'll be using it moving forward. What's the goal? 2 hours of a day, getting some steps in. That's it. Trying to hit level 90 walking. This is genius. Classic Warsong Gulch. When you're feeling spicy. When I'm gonna have to like guard the flag or something. I don't know if running across the middle. I'll be more of a handicap for my team than anything. OMG, Barrens is my nightmare. It's just so orange. It is, but back in the day, the Barrens chat, real thing. Yeah, same. Yeah, less of the aesthetic, right? I'm right there with you with the aesthetic, but it was wild chat. This is awesome, man. I appreciate that, MPG Castle. One second, I'm gonna cough. Alright, I should be unmuted. If I'm not, yell at me. If you look at the map, the ocean west of the Eastern Kingdoms, there's a Charizard drowning. Wait, okay, hold on. If you look at the map, the ocean west of the Eastern Kingdoms... Yo, that looks more like a Blastoise, right? Hydrate. I got you, man. Good call. Why no walking pad? I'll get one in the future. Didn't want to wait on a perfect setup to get started. But yeah, it's in the future. I'll be getting one before too terrible long. You're going to hit Stitches. He's going to hit me. Alright. I'm going to have to sell some stuff when we get back into Darkshire. Bags are getting kind of full. That's an upgrade. That's the side. We should be good. Okay, we're good. Everything else I can sell. Watch out, bud. I don't want to step on you. Damn, bro, you have a lot more viewers than last time. Do I? It doesn't pop up on this moderator thing, so I can't honestly even see how many I have. But I appreciate you guys for joining. It means a lot. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate all the encouragement and all the great comments. It's been a lot of fun. Which version am I playing? This is retail. Dude, your paw is going to get stepped on. I have a Velcro dog, and he's really wanting to get stepped on. Yeah, retail WoW. I'm playing the Cataclysm zones with Chromie time. Man, Duskwood may be the worst for this challenge. I don't know. There's some rough spots. I think Stranglethorn might be worse. Can I get from the north side to the south side, or is there something here that's going to prevent me from walking across? 60 plus right now. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Can you break down your setup? Are you mirroring the game, or is it connected to something? Nope, nothing so fancy. I have him set to RP walking. I'm at a standing desk walking in place. There's no integration, no mirroring, nothing fancy. The only thing fancy, I guess, is I have an add-on to track your steps. Why walking? It's a walkthrough. If I was in better shape, I'd do a run through, but I can't run. It's a walkthrough. I don't make the rules. Does it walk? Does it just walk as you physically move, or what's the setup? I have it set to auto walk, and I'm just walking in place, kind of trying to get as accurate as I can. Okay, watch out, guy. We need a heartbeat monitor. I'm trying to add little improvements where I can. I didn't have this step tracker until like a couple streams ago. So every day, as I make myself a little bit better, I'm trying to make the stream a little bit better. So a heartbeat monitor would be nice. I'd have to figure out how to mirror that to the stream, but you might have to jump and swim. I can't quite remember in Chromie stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on a different character and look and see and scout ahead. Right? Just play the game. I am, man. You can see it. I'm playing. Do you prefer the Cataclysm revamp of the Zone compared to Classic? No, not overly. Both are fun. Cataclysm was a big change, obviously, but Classic's just nostalgia. Doing great, dude. I appreciate that, Austin. Appreciate the follows, guys. How's this working? If you run, does your character run too? Yeah, he's just set to walk, and I'm walking along with him. Is that this pick a quest? Sure, I'll grab that. Why not? Have me go to Gadgetstan later. I will have to take a boat to get over to the Eastern, Calmador. Are you on Purple app too? Yep, on the Purple app. You can find everywhere that I'm streaming on my link tree. It's just bigguygrind.com. I'm on the Purple app. I'm on the Red app. Is where I'm streaming. Am I not supposed to say the names of those? Does it get me deboosted or anything? Because I've been yapping about them the whole time, and I don't know what I don't know. So if anybody has some knowledge to slap on me, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I am absolutely ignorant to a lot of this stuff. All right. Go to PvP and do proper training. I will drag my team down. This is awesome, man. Hi. Hey, good to see you. All right, hold on. Let me pause for a second. Where am I going? All right. I'm going to do these. Head over here, grab the monocle, head back. I'll worry about the whole west side of the map once it starts sending me that way. Bro, this is awesome. Keep up the work. Appreciate that. I'm just getting started, so we got a long ways to go. I probably have another point to put. No, I already put it in. Good. They say it does. Well, I need to get better at that then, because I've been saying it the whole time. Supposedly, if you say the names of the other app, TT dislikes it. Okay. Do the other apps care? Because I'm streaming there too. Or is it just a TT thing? But yeah, no, I'm on TikTok, Purple app, Red app, Pink app, I guess, is where I'll share some shorts. So yeah, I'm a bunch of places. If you look the website, it's all there. Just TikTok. Okay. Whatever you're doing, big up, bro. Keep pushing. Will do, man. It's been a lot of fun. It's work. I'm walking in place, but I've really been enjoying it. So, yeah. I live in town now. Before, I had a nice place that I could go walk outside. It was 2.5 miles through the woods one way and back, and that was a lot of fun. I do not like walking through town, so I just didn't. So this has been a game changer for me, specifically, and literally, I guess it's a game changer, but specifically because I don't have an excuse. If it's hot out, I'm inside. I have a fan. If it's cold out, I'm inside. I have heat. If it's raining, I'm inside. I got a roof, right? I don't have excuses. So it's been a pretty big excuse killer, which is absolutely something that's going to help me starting this habit. How much weight have you lost so far, bro? So I started this on Saturday. So I don't know if I've lost any weight really specifically for this. But since my heaviest, when I started my channel just for fitness and weight loss, about 51 pounds so far. Down from 430 to 379 last time I weighed myself. TikTok doesn't like any other app. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Appreciate the follows, guys. I don't know if the other apps care as much. Just TikTok. Okay, I might have backtracked. Hold on, let me catch up where I'm at. How long have I been playing WoW? Since essentially the beginning, maybe the second half of Classic into Burning Crusade, so over 20 years. Doing what you like and burning, bro. If it works for you, big ups. Absolutely working so far. No complaints here. Bro, you're going to be shredded by max level this classic or retail. Don't threaten me with a good time. But yeah, this is retail. I'm just playing Chromie time through the Cataclysm zones. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Fantastic work, bud. A stranger is proud of you. I appreciate that, man. All the positive encouragement from people that have never met me before, it means a lot. Taking a second out of your day to encourage somebody, it's a great thing. I love to see it. LOL, yes. Just ran across your video. That is amazing. Hey man, I really appreciate that. It means a lot. I thought it was cool. I'm just really happy to see other people like it too. Appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate the shares. I really do. Oh man, we're closing in on 20,000 likes. It feels like we just hit 10,000. I appreciate that, guys. Trying to keep track of everything, and I'm missing stuff. I feel it. What is this? I just arrived. Retail WoW. We're doing a walkthrough, 1 to 90. Not in the same day. Overtime. Appreciate the follows, guys. Got about 40 minutes left of the stream. Sitting at about just shy of 7,400 steps, so we're making pretty good progress today. Really feeling it this morning. If I'm not yapping, I'm tapping. I like that. I need to do this playing Path of Titans. I'd get my cardio, and absolutely, you know, yeah, gaming, you watch your character run around and exercise. Just trying to see, you know, how that feels. How much is this every month? You talking retail? I think it's like $15 if you're going month to month for the subscription. Can you share how we can do this the same? Yeah, I'll film a video of my setup just so, because enough people ask, but it's really nothing special. I have a standing desk, which you could get around if you just have a way of, you know, raising your monitor or keyboard and mouse. And then I'm walking in place and setting my character to walk. Nothing overly hard or complicated. Tried to make it as simple as possible so I didn't have the excuse to not start. So I'll make a video that shows that I can point people to. But yeah, just start simple. Find the minimum version of what you want to do. Get started, build a habit, and then you can add complexity as you go. Kind of as a reward, right? Hey, I've been doing this for a week or a month. It makes sense for me to invest a little bit into whatever, right? So just don't let it be the excuse that stops you. This is awesome, man. All new to the stream. I appreciate it, Rodeo. Happy to have you here. I'm gonna have to blow my nose here in a second, guys, so I'll mute myself. If this guy wants to just not be here anymore, that'd be great. Okay, 1 second. Okay, start walking in the morning, shakes everything loose. So I should be unmuted now. I'm good. Hopefully I was muted for that. If I am not muted, yell at me in the chat. Yep, $14.99. That's what the WoW subscription is. If you buy longer, I think they give you a discount. But yeah, about $15 a month. I wish you could get it to walk the same speed as you, but this is awesome. You know, yeah, it'd be cool to have some sort of integration like that, but you know, close enough for now. We'll figure it out as we go. More than happy to keep improving the stream as I improve my health. The allergies have been wild this year. They really have. It's been nutty. Okay, 2 more mages and a bunch of those guys. Dude, you look well in the face just for getting up and being active. Good on you, mate. Keep going. I appreciate that, man. It's so Fridays and Wednesdays are weird because the Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm streaming in the evening from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then I'm back up the next morning at 8. So I always feel like I'm a little bit more tired to start, but it clears up right away and I feel a lot better once I actually get moving. So it's been great. Yeah, I can tell you it is harder to fall asleep though on the later streams. So, but every other night I'm out like a light. I have thought about standing playing WoW now. I'm going to set it up when I get home. I'll be checking back in on you for sure, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Let me know how you like it. So far, I'm loving it. So if you get going and trying it, yeah, let me know. I'd be excited to see how other people like doing it. Get plenty of fruit and HGO down the hatch, and it will drop off you. Yeah, I got about 50 ounces of water here that I've been working on along with my coffee, and then another 40 ounces next to me in case I, go through this whole thing. Smashing it, bro. Do you only stream on TikTok? Nope, I'm on the purple app and the red app as well. So just multi-stream into those three for now. I might add more in the future, but yep. I watched some of your videos and you have my full support, my friend. You can do it. I really appreciate that. The encouragement's kind of overwhelming, to be honest. There's so many cool people out there that are willing to reach out to a stranger and encourage them. So it means a lot. You're awesome. Walk faster. Can you run? To run faster in the game, run. It's a walkthrough, guys. I can't run. That'd be breaking the rules, and I don't make the rules. But no, it's not set to my movement speed or anything. It's just the RP walk, and I'm walking along with it. Nothing so complicated. What kind of coffee do you like? Also, great job. Love watching. The workhorse coffee I have most days is just Folgers, but there's it's like, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I like it. It's like a Mississippi grog is the flavor, is what it's called. I like it. It's like, it starts with a V. It comes in a bag. And then Black Rifle coffee on occasion. We get into spooky season. They have, I don't know if they still have it, but it's like a pumpkin coffee. I think it's called Basic Batch. And it is fantastic. I look forward to it every year. I was just curious. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate the questions. Keep them coming. Does your character run if you run? Neither one of us run. It's a walkthrough, so we're both walk to walking. Running isn't always better. If I was to run now, I don't think I could consistently do this every day. So, like, I might be able to run for a few seconds to a minute. The important thing for me is to get positive movement in every day. So doing as much as I can that I can still keep showing up is really the big thing that I'm focused on. Basic Batch, that's amazing. The branding is just on point, but it's really good. They might have renamed it. I don't know if I could find it last year. We found a different version, but it's Black Rifle's coffee. It was really good. Basic Batch is hilarious. It really is. It made me stop. I think I first saw it at like what's it called? Bass Pro Shop. I'm like, okay, we're trying this. Are you a carnivore? Yeah, I'm doing carnivore now. I started doing keto. I'm trying to improve my blood work, and my blood sugars and my triglycerides were very high. So eating as low carb as possible to improve those numbers. Then I'm going to go back and get tested in about 30 days. Walking is very underrated. It is. Running is overrated. Yeah, running's for the birds. But if you walk like this every day for a long time, you will make a lot of progress and you'll run. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to making things harder in the future, just not hard enough in the short term to prevent me from getting to that future. There's no way you're walking on flat ground. No, Pad, what a legend. Yeah, I sure am. We'll add stuff later, but right now, good enough, right? Followed on the purple app too. Hey, I really appreciate that. I'm really trying to grow over there too. It's been fun. I know each platform, the red app, purple app, all the apps, they have their own little niches and things that work. So it's been a learning curve. So I appreciate any support. Is this retail? Yep, it's retail. We're playing through the Cata stuff on Chromie Time. Good morning. Good morning, Tim. Good to see you again. That's 2 in a row. Were you on Dustin Keto Simple channel? I interviewed him on my channel. I met him, super awesome guy, and I've tried to hop into his live streams when I can. Running no good for knees. Not at this weight. 380-ish pounds bouncing on my knees right now. Probably not the best for long-term joint health. Appreciate the follows, guys. I'm doing the job. Is the add-on tracking just your in-game steps? It is. But I have a smartwatch in my pocket, just making sure that it's accurate. And it has been. It's been the last couple streams that I've used it. It's been within about 100 and 150. So good enough to kind of get a general idea that's up there with you guys. Keep up the work, big dog. Gaming and exercise is one is a dream. It sure is. I think a lot of us had the same thoughts growing up, where it's like, man, I wish this was virtual reality. I could walk through Azeroth. I could play, I could get more exercise. This is the very, very, very analog version of that. Dude, this is awesome. I have a standing desk, so I'll have to try this. Please do. Let me know how you like it too. I'll be awesome to see more people try it and like it, because it's been a lot of fun. What did I even miss in here? Okay, well, I wasn't paying attention and forgot to pick something up, so we'll walk back. So wait, when you walk, your character walks? Nothing so fancy. I just set him to walk and I'm walking along with him. Man, what the hell is this? It's a retail WoW walkthrough. Are you gonna ever try another walking pad or just keep this? No, I'll absolutely try one. I'm just making sure that the next one I get is the one that I'm gonna keep. Doing some research. Yeah, we'll find one before too long, hopefully. Okay, I walked all the way over here and didn't do the thing. And that's good exercise. It sure is. Yesterday's stream, I was a little over 11,000 steps. The day before, a little over 11,000 steps. So definitely a good way to spend 2 hours. Remember to hydrate, though. Absolutely. I got a big jug of water here. And I got another one there in case I, go through that whole 50 ounces there. Happy streaming, boss. Keep it up, boss. Hey, I appreciate that, man. We're just getting started. Absolute unit. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I think I've said it a couple times, but I'm gonna keep saying it because it keeps being true. Everybody has been awesome. Right? The encouragement you get from people that you don't know really warms the heart, because they don't know me from Adam. They stop in, they say something supportive, even if they're only here for 2 seconds. It means a lot. It really does. That there's a lot of awesome people out there willing to, encourage a stranger. You're inspiring, man. That's why. I think it's reflected in a lot of you guys. If everybody came in here was negative, I don't know if I'd be as positive, but you guys have been awesome, so it really does mean a lot. How long am I walking, though? I do it 2 hours a day. So I start the stream every day from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. except for Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I'm just trying to get however much I can in 2 hours. I don't have a goal as far as how many steps. The goal is to have a positive movement that day and come back the next day. Is your favorite race and class to play? If not, what is it? I'm a big fan of Draenei, just because they're big, burly dudes, and I relate with that. So yeah, I like Draenei a lot. Plus, they look awesome in plate armor and heavy armor. How many steps a week do you think? Well, since starting this through yesterday, I was at 55,000, and today's day 7. So if I'm averaging 7,500 to 11,000 a day, close to 70,000 a week. Paladin Worgen. That's new. yeah, I know, right? No, it's a curse or something that they gave me. So yeah. Why did you pick human if they aren't your favorite? I don't know. I just wanted to start in Elwyn, right? Figure start my character up in Northshire. Walk from there. It's been, one of my favorite zones, and it just made sense to pick a human. Also, I'm a human in real life, so. But no real reason. Just an easier start, so I didn't have to walk all the way from Tedrasil or the Exodar or whatever it is. Wait, what's the mechanism here? Are you zone locked until certain steps? No zone locking, just regular leveling. The challenge is that I'm doing it while walking, not that I have anything special to hit in a zone. Let's walk this way. Go hit that, and then we'll head back to Darkshire. Your attitude has a lot to do with it. Yeah, I think it does. Attitudes, that's something that I have at least a good amount of control over. Like everybody, I'll have bad days and I'll be grumpy, but I don't want to, have that control my day. Right? If I put myself in a bad attitude, the day's going to be bad. But if I can have a positive day, it starts with how I interact with everything. So, but like I said, it's work, trying to stay positive. So, dude, you're killing it. Love this. I appreciate that. Appreciate the follows, guys. Burpees if you have to boat somewhere. Burpees would look more like throw uppies right now. We'll work our way there eventually, but that'll be on the horizon. I'm not seeing anyone else comments. My chat wasn't working last night either. Yeah, so depending on where you're at, whether it's TikTok, the red app, or the purple app, those comments aren't all in the same place. I just have them a little bit more compiled on here so I can look between them and respond. Yeah. Best way to play WoW. So far, right? I've played it for 20 years. It really spiced it up a little bit for me. It's it can get stagnant, so adding a little bit of a twist on it can make it more exciting for you. Oh, so you're on multi-platforms at the same time? Yep, I'm on those 3. I've been told not to use the names of the other 2, the red app where you're at and the purple app. So yeah, on those 3 for now. You'll be ripped when you start raiding. I would be an absolute liability in the raid. I would just be waiting around to be res the whole time. Bro, this is legit insane. Hello, how many steps do you do daily? And when did you start? I started Saturday, so today's day 7. The lowest step count I had in a stream was 7,500, and then the last 2 streams have been a little over 11,000. So it can vary depending on where I'm at in the zone, how much of this back and forth I'm doing. So it can vary. But yeah, 7,500 to 11,000 so far. Now, I used to love to make a character from the Horde and then sneak my way over to Stormwind. Yeah, no, that was fun too. When I was in Elwyn, I was having some of those memories where everybody would form a raid of level 1 gnomes to go raid Hogger. So those core memories unlock when you're doing something that you used to. About how many miles do you do per day? What would you say? So my best estimate, based on my numbers from walking outside, is every 10,000 steps for me is roughly 5 miles. So if I'm, hitting 10,000 steps a day, then I'm assuming approximately, again, it's, a guesstimate, but yeah, about 5 miles for 10,000. What brings you up to this ideal? So since playing this over 20 years ago, I was always, sitting on my butt watching a character run around, and I had the conversation with my brother and with other people where, can you imagine how fit we would be if we actually had to do this? If you were your character and you were going through all this fighting and walking and everything, especially back in Classic, how fit you would be. That's something that I had thought about for over 20 years. And then a year ago, the idea came to me, hey, hop on a treadmill and do this. And then I had trouble with the treadmill and the consistency. And then just last week, I decided, you know what? Screw the treadmill, screw the complications. Let's make it as simple as possible. What's the very easiest way of doing this so I don't have an excuse? And it's stand up, set my character to walk, and walk in place. So we're building the habit from the ground up. I didn't have to invest anything extra into it. I didn't have to wait till Monday. I started on a Saturday specifically because it wasn't a Monday, right? Monday's a myth. Oh, I'll start on Monday. So started on a Saturday in the very minimal, simplest way as possible, and just keep showing up. That's it. Multitasking master. Yeah. If I can, do a couple things in that same time period I was wasting, then that's the goal. Okay. This is an awesome idea. Do your feet hurt yet? No, the other day I was in the wrong shoes and they started to go numb at the end of the stream, but overall, no, they're not really hurting. If you had, I'd have you in my raid. At least I know where you're at. You're also a paladin. You'll survive. Yeah, I'll just stay in bubble the whole time. Hey, is retail WoW active in the low level maps, or is it kind of dead? It's kind of dead here, specifically because I purposely chose a low population server. That way I didn't have to compete for mobs because they're gonna outrun me. Bro controlling the W key with the treadmill? Nope. Controlling the W key with my left hand. No treadmill either. Yep, thanks, Chelsea. Jesus Christ, 5 miles and 10k steps. Wow. Yeah. I think you're walking faster than a character. Yeah, he's also swinging a sword, though, so I think we're kind of even. Bro, I want to see how you move on that treadmill in a rank 3v3. If I had a treadmill and I wasn't a 3v3, I'd probably break an ankle trying to dodge attacks in real life. He's got long legs. It's not 5 miles for everyone. True. Yeah. If you're a foot shorter than me, it might be a little bit more steps. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the gifts, guys. Why not get a walking pad? I will. I'm not opposed to a walking pad. I'll get one. Just making sure that the next one that I get, I don't have to return like I did the last one. Can you run? Not far. Not yet. I lose more weight, I'll start adding run-throughs, right? But for right now, yep, just doing a walkthrough. Okay, I gotta go down into this cave. Just making sure. Great idea. Love the beard, man. I'm inspired by you. Hey, I appreciate it. This has been a work in progress. Come on, man. I'm walking here. If no treadmill, how are you moving? It's a bike, or are you just shuffling? I'm picking my feet up and walking in place. Do you use Flight Pass when available? Nope. Trying to avoid any kind of movement speed enhancer, any kind of travel points, anything like that. The only ones that I'm going to allow are the ones that are kind of mandatory. Like in order to get over to Kalmador, I'll have to take a Zeppelin or a boat. But other than that, trying to keep it as close to pure as possible. Hey, appreciate the share. Fake walking. I mean, walking in place, the sweat's real, so I don't know how fake it is. It's not, absolutely not real walking. Or walking. I don't know. It's walking in place. It is what it is. That's really awesome. I appreciate that. Good shit, lad. Keep it going. I'm going through a weight loss challenge for the last 2 weeks. I'm cheering from you from Singapore. Well, you got my support from Iowa. We both got this. Keep after it. What time is it there? 10:42 Friday night. Oh man, you're already into the weekend. I still got a Friday ahead of me. I got work to do after this. Well, enjoy the weekend, man. Crazy. Insane, but I'm here. Appreciate the encouragement. Where in Iowa? I'm outside of the Des Moines area, about 40 minutes or so. Ayo, big dog, get it. Appreciate that. How'd you know? Big dog. How'd you know what all my t-shirts said growing up on it? They're all big dog. You've got a good mindset, dude. All the best to you. I appreciate that, man. It's one of the few things I can control, right? So I want to have the best version I can. What level am I currently? 25, about 2 bars from 26. So we've made some pretty good progress. We were 23 at the start, so we're chugging right along. If you wanted to do a flight path, you could just flap your arms, bro. No biggie. I could. maybe I'll have another version. North of DSM? Nope. I did live in Ankeny for a while. That was fun. Little busy up there. Don't know if you guys have spent much time around Iowa, but it goes from city to cornfield, like just straight line. Cheering for me from Iceland. Currently 14:44 there. What is that? 2 a.m. No, Iceland 2 p.m. Sorry, I can't. It's early. Give me a break. You have a great day and weekend ahead. I appreciate that, man. I hope you as well. Keep at it, brother. I got to follow now so I can hopefully help inspire. Absolutely. I'd love to see you again. Appreciate the follow. How did you set this up? I stay in Ankeny, and literally, it really does. Like Kansas. The Midwest is all the Midwest. It's flat. You can see the whole state if you stand on a stool. They call it the Great Plains for nothing. When you come into Iowa, you know how every state has that sign that says, hey, welcome to blank blank. Iowa's is, welcome to Iowa. I hope you brought something to do. Or welcome to Iowa. At least it's not Kansas. Just messing with you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Appreciate it, 10. See ya. Have a great day at work. Remember to hydrate and don't overdo it. You got it, bro? Absolutely. Got a jug of water here. We'll take a sip. Thanks for the reminder. Felt it's accurate. If I could drink water, not choke on water, that'd be a way to go. Ooh. Man, this one button makes this possible for me. I would be way too distracted to otherwise. I do a classic run. I'll have to think about what character to play because it'll be way more intensive for me. So I think we'll be able to get this done, get back to Duskwood within the next 16 minutes. So I might be able to park there. I watched your live for 300 minutes. Hope it's been entertaining at least. It's been a lot of fun on my end. I appreciate you. How many screens do you have set up? One for the game, one for chat. Yep, just the 2. I'd like to get a 3rd eventually. That would definitely help. Then I could have it a little bit more spaced out instead of cramped on this other screen. Paladin is still good. You talking about for Classic? Is there one button macro? One-handed leveling class? It really is. I never leveled one up in Classic though. Why you RP walk in WoW? I'm walking, he's walking, right? It's a walkthrough. It makes sense if you don't think about it. Let me heal myself. This guy smacking me pretty good. I could use my Avenging Wrath, but that would require a second button press. Okay, we'll just do it. Here at the end of the fight. Why am I saving a cooldown? So you're controlling the game from walking? Nope, controlling it with my mouse and keyboard. Just kind of walking along. How many steps daily? It varies. On the first day I only got 7,500. But the last 2 streams I've been over 11,000. So it kind of depends on the zone, how far apart stuff is. So, good amount. That's got to be... Okay, that's Stranglethorn that I'm seeing that quest on. Okay. Didn't know if there was an escort in here I needed to grab. Didn't remember one, but, Appreciate the follows, guys. Do you make dungeons? Not yet. I would be kicked out of a dungeon immediately. Nobody would put up with this nonsense in a dungeon. Everybody's in too big of a hurry. But yeah, at level cap, I might see if I can find a group of people that want to do walkthroughs of dungeons and stuff. Oh crap, I just looked back. Almost 30,000 likes. I appreciate it, guys. That's awesome. It means a lot. Okay, so I think we get back to Darkshire, turn in all those. That'll put us into the 26th, maybe pretty far into 26, and that'll probably be where we end up stopping today's stream. In a good start. That's another rule that I don't have on the screen, is I haven't been parking my character in an inn or anywhere. I'm not trying to get any additional experience, anything like that. Trying to keep it just raw and as torturous as possible. We'll fight this guy because I'm going to pull him trying to walk by. Hey guys, I appreciate the follows. That means a lot. Again, everybody else that's been following me over on the purple app and the red app, I appreciate that too. I don't give you guys enough love over there. Sorry. It does mean a lot. Trying to figure out all three of these different platforms and algorithms all at the same time. It's a bit of a learning curve. Yeah, the purple app's the newer one that I've added, so I'm trying to figure that one out. Appreciate the follows. Hey, we broke 30,000 likes. That is, I'm a little floored. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. What's the sticker on my cup? I made a big guy grind sticker for myself. Just if I'm going to be on stream, trying to remind me. Multitasking God. Love it. Absolutely. Okay, if I can get out of here, I don't need to fight every ogre between here and Darkshire. You know what? No, this guy in particular, I don't want him around. You know what? You're going to get wings, too. He's really going to get it. What's the goal, big bro? Like in the heart, what are you looking to achieve for yourself doing this? Looking to improve my blood work and lose weight. No, you're good. And lose weight in a way that I enjoy, right? I could force myself to do something that I hate every day, or I can make it part of a hobby that I've always loved doing and give that a shot. What games can I recommend? Well, what games do you like? I mean, are you a fan of role-playing games, shooters? What do you like? It really depends. There's so many good ones out there. The one that I'm looking forward to most in the near future is going to be War Dogs. I played a lot of the Arma King of the Hill, and really looking forward to giving that a shot here. I think it comes out in a couple weeks. They had a live test that I wasn't able to play. Yo man, cool challenge. Keep it up. Appreciate it, MVP. I'm glad you like it. I like it. I'm happy to see that others enjoy it too. And yeah, no worries. It's not too personal. GTA 6 looks really good. Yeah, that one too. I mean, that's the obvious answer, right? Everybody's looking forward to that. They released that extra gameplay I heard yesterday. I haven't watched it yet, but that'll definitely be something. I'll try and find a version of that to do on here. I think that would be fun. I spent many hours on a game like Arma, CS, Minecraft, but I'm so tired of them. Never got into MMOs. Yeah, it's kind of a, people like different things. That's the reason that there's more than one band. But yeah, I don't know. I like a lot of them. It just depends on my mood, really. How do you hook that up? I legit would love to do this. What gear helps you get this done? I got a good pair of tennis shoes. I'm walking on the ground, and I'm on my standing desk. So you can get started doing exactly this for basically no extra money than what you already have invested. So don't let gear and stuff slow you down. Experiment with stuff as you get going. You'll be able to add things to it as you go. So nothing fancy. This is actually pretty sweet. Good luck to you, sir. I appreciate that, man. Is that Zelda? Yeah, no. This isn't Zelda. It's Retail WoW. World of Warcraft. It's PS5 gameplay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because they said that it was all done on a standard PS5 too, which is even more impressive. Glad to come across your stream. Keep it up. And you probably got me back in WoW. LOL. Everybody that's ever played is one video or one clip away from resubbing. We all got the itch in our brain. Target now? Like, what am I shooting for? Good luck, brother. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. I just scrolled the vids and found this seems really interesting. Gave us best of luck. I really appreciate that, Clicky. It means a lot. I hope you have a great Friday and rest of your weekend. No one ever quits. Wow, we simply take breaks. Exactly. It's got us all. I like survival building games. Looking for some like DayZ and Rust combined. No zombies though. Yeah, I'm a big fan of those too. I'm trying to think. I know The Forest. I played the original one. There's the sequel now. I'd like to eventually play. It's just there's so many games out there I want to play. I just don't have the time. I played a lot of Ark when it first came out, as far as survival games go. I don't know if there's any big ones on the horizon, but that'd be interesting to see. PvP would be amazing with that. I wouldn't be amazing at it. It would be funny. I would 100% be a liability. Stitch is coming soon? Don't say that, man. Hold on, you got me nervous now. I don't see him, but that doesn't mean he's not creeping up on me. I'm 15 years clean off WoW. This is dangerous. Oh, yeah, you're playing a dangerous game there, man. You're on the line. It's coming. What server you're on? Honestly, I don't know. I picked a low population one on random, specifically so that I didn't have to compete for mobs when I'm walking. Something I can kind of just ignore. You're doing great, bro. Keep it up. Absolutely. Just getting started. I appreciate that, Liz. Have you ever tried Valheim? It's a fun survival building game. That is, actually. I played it when it first came out. I should try that again. I imagine they've probably improved it a lot. Dang, you're 25 already, nuts. Almost 26, we're about a bar and a half away. And I don't know if I'm going to have time to turn all these in before the end of the stream. But I'll be 26 first thing tomorrow, if not. Haha. Haven't played since the start of ESO. I played ESO when it first came out. I've heard good things recently, like they did something to it. I don't know what. I saw the Terminator game, put it on my wish list 2 years ago, but no updates. That looks amazing. I haven't seen that. I'll have to look into it. They've done so many improvements. It's awesome, really. Yeah, it was a lot of fun when we played it years ago. I'll have to give it another look. It's like a survival battleground PvP and PvE, I think. Some of the best games out there are the games that you get most excited for. They just fall on their face. That was me with Anthem. Breaks my heart. That game had me so excited because I like mechs and stuff like that. I quit when Shadowlands was announced and haven't been back, but I missed the old content. See, yeah, that's how they get you. They have that nostalgia hook that no matter what, you're just one clip away. MMOs are a plague of gaming for me. Kill single player games motivation. Yeah, it does. Now, honestly, WoW's been something I've been playing more as a single player game anyway recently, just because of life. Where are you walking to right now? Going up into Duskwood, or Darkshire, sorry. I've just scrolled into this. What on earth is happening? We're doing a 1 to 90 walkthrough. You can't just walk to Darkshire. Kind of looks like you can't, actually. I don't know how to tell you that. What's the game? It's retail World of Warcraft. I should do this. Yeah, man, that is dedication. Yeah, give it a shot. Let me know how you like it. It's a lot of fun. Tarkov is really fun if you get some friends to stack with. It is. Tarkov is a lot of fun, and then it's also the exact opposite of a lot of fun. And admittedly, I rage quit after farming the time lost Proto Drake. Spent 9 months daily trying. Ooh. Yeah, there's always those little side quests, or side missions that pull you down. Can't wait for Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, that would be... Looking forward to that. That would be a fun one to walk through. Might not have the first playthrough me walking. I might just play it normally while walking, but that'd be a fun one. Rolling around as a panda, my favorite heals. I can imagine trying to do that in a IRL. I'd break my entire back. How long have you played WoW? Since pretty soon after they started. Probably about halfway through the Classic expansion is when I started. Well, it's not an expansion since Classic. I miss flying my circles over Stoneworn while observing trade chat shenanigans. Yep. You end up getting bored and you end up just flying circles around Stormwind or Orgrimmar, wherever you're at. Baron's chat. That is a core memory. Haha, for real. I miss Vanilla, greater than Wrath of the Lich King. I don't know about that. They're both great in their own way. Follow the host. Hey, I appreciate the follow. I mean, there is something special about Vanilla, but I think Wrath of the Lich King was really a timing thing for me. After 9 months, I finally got it. The tag on the Time Lost Pro Drake and Ganked by Alliance, I quit. Ooh, yeah. That would definitely kill it for you. Alright, we're going to turn these in as much as we can. We got about 3 minutes left in the stream. Probably hit level 26, and then... Oh, there's one in here. Park. I picked up in BC. That's when I really started to do more. I never got a max level in Classic. Alright, that's 26. I think that'll be a... I'm going to go turn this one in, and then we'll probably call it up there. And then I'll come down tomorrow morning, finish turning these in. I bet it takes me over to the west side of Darkshire, or Duskwood. Sorry, man, as in... Okay, I got you. Is this WoW? Yeah, this is retail. Does WoW cost money? Unfortunately. There's a monthly sub. Grats. Thank you very much. You're the first grats I've actually gotten doing this. Everybody's been letting me down. I'll look at that tomorrow. There's too much reading right now. Followed the host. Hey, thanks for the heart. Thanks for the follow. You guys are awesome. So what's the setup here at Treadmill? What's going on? No treadmill, standing desk, walking in place while I'm playing my character, RP walking. Nothing fancy. I filled so many grats. Oops. Yeah, no, it's cool. We'll forgive everybody. Just this once, though. All right, turn that in. First ring. Hey, look at that. That's an upgrade, I guess. 1 stamina. Let's go down here and park them. What time tomorrow? So every day from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central, I stream, except for Tuesdays and Thursdays are night streams from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm streaming to the purple, to the red, and to TikTok. I filled so many grants. Next stream, I'm on it. Appreciate that. I'll hopefully see you then. It's $15 a month. It is. Yep. Do you have any professions? Not yet. Somebody did recommend that I do a profession walkthrough. So we'll worry about that after this initial challenge. How much does WoW cost? I have $5. You can play for free up until level 20, so you can give that a shot if it's still called that. Appreciate the heart. Appreciate the heart, Jesse. It's way too perma sub for a month or something like that. No, unfortunately, it's been that way forever. But all right, we're gonna park ourselves here for the day, and I will be back tomorrow. Oh, let me check out Chuck Norris jokes in the Barrens and getting ganked, griefed, and Stranglethorn Bale. Yeah, definitely had some PTSD from that. Good job, bro. Appreciate that. Nice job, man. This is awesome. I appreciate you. Just joined here. How long did it take you to get here? Today's day 7, and I got to level 26. So about 2 hours a day for that long. But awesome, guys. I don't want to pay a sub. Yeah, same. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it. If I didn't get to your chat, I apologize. I will be back at this tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. If you're around, I'd love to see you again. But thanks so much. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a great Friday and an even better weekend. See you guys.